Hey y'all. So we gonna do Gemini. I know I was doing three at a time, but it was taking so long, and unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time. All right. So Gemini, we're gonna look at your career, your love. We're gonna see, take some stuff for the Karmic Tales deck. Um, We're going to just take a look at it and see what's going on, get you some names and whatnot. So let's get into it. I'm sorry, y'all. This damn cat. Just ask you if you want to die. Go. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. All right. Let me see. Is this camera? All right. Let's go. So, Gemini. This is for anyone who has Gemini in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, Cusp energy. Anyone dealing with a Gemini, there may be something in here for you. I am a Taurus. My Gemini placement is in Venus. All right. I'm just going to see what love decks we're going to use and then the overall deck for you guys. All right. The song on is What You Did, Mahala, featuring LMA. All right, so let's take first let's take a look at your I feel like I ain't even ready. Anyways, let's take a look at your career, your money, your finances, your career. Yeah, I wasn't ready. I ain't even hit my timer. All right. Let's take a look at career for Geminis. All right. Gemini. What does Gemini need to see about their career, their business, their finances, their monies? All right. In reverse, you got answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. So that was in reverse. Maybe that's what you're feeling at this moment, that that you don't have the answers. Maybe you feel like you're stuck in a job somewhere, but you do have moving up here and then power position. So maybe you feel like you've been stuck at this job for a while. They don't want to promote you, yada yada yada. Maybe you just feel like giving up. And then I feel like, or 111 on my timer, but maybe you feel like you want to move on, maybe find something else. And I feel at that point when you get like one foot out the door, here comes your job, because it says moving up, you're increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb up the ladder of success. And then you have power position. You are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. So, like I said, at this point right now, some of y'all can be like, I'm not going nowhere. You feel like it's not moving, you're not progressing at your job. But then all of a sudden, like I said, you get like one foot out the door and poof, you're moving up into a higher position. You got unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. What I just say? You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to fully satisfied, to be fully satisfied. So this is what I was getting at. Like, you feel like you're not going anywhere right now where you're at. And when you're about ready to make a decision to leave or step out, all of a sudden, here you go, you're moving up. And then you have beginning. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideals that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. So, some of you at the job you're in right now, you may feel like, yeah, you're needing direction. So, I feel like you're either looking while you're sitting here, and I feel like some of you may find another job, and then all of a sudden, this current one is like, oh, no, 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 we'll give you this, we'll promote you, we'll give you a raise. Or you may actually look, interview, and actually get hired at a new position, a higher position. And that's wonderful. I feel like whatever you're planning on doing when it comes to work, it's moving slowly, but you're going to move up. And that's a good thing. You got damage on by her. So let's take a look in your love romance sector. What does Gemini need to see? All right. What do we need to see for my Geminis? Again, my Gemini placement is in Venus. You got wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Sounds just like with your career, like it's moving slowly, but it's moving. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace a new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So, if you're interested in someone or you're with someone and you feel like maybe it's going stale, um, don't rush it. There may be something on your person's side that they're dealing with. Take it how it resonates. On the bottom, you got a magnetic and seductive quality surround you at the present. Enjoy it. And you could be dealing with a twin flame, your passionate knights. So maybe that's why your love life has been kind of standoffish right now, maybe not going so well, because you may have a twin flame, a soulmate coming in. Anything else Gemini needs to see in their love sector? Okay. All right. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it all will work out. Some of you are still dealing with an ex or has some type of ex in their energy. New beginnings. A new adventure waits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So some of you could be needing to let go of some type of past relationship or relationship you're in. Maybe it's just not working out. For some of you, you've just been single, and that's because you may have a high level soulmate coming in. For some of you, you're needing to rekindle something with someone at this point. Take it how it resonates, guys, because criticizing each other is not going to make it work. And if that's all you seem to be doing, yeah, I feel like that's not what you want. That's not what they want. Maybe you guys are trying to stay together for, you know, obligations in your life. But I get a feeling that some of you are just single. Maybe you've been dating, haven't found the person, or you haven't really connected with anybody. You're kind of like over it. Just wait. Keep doing what you're doing. What's coming for you is coming, is what I feel like it when it in love. So you got Justin Timberlake on right now with Until the End of Time. So that's what I feel like you're looking for, your end all be all. Stop looking. A lot of times when you're not looking, that's when something comes in. So we're going to take a look at this Karmic Tales deck and see what kind of karma is here for you or in your person or energies around you. Maybe this is something you need to look at within yourself. So what does my Geminis need to know from the Karmic Tales deck? What does Gemini need to see from the Karmic Tales deck? You got understanding or not understanding. The ability to understand something, comprehension, perception or judgment of a situation. All right. You got broken heart. My heart is broken over this situation. Sex kitten, night worker. He's not my man either. Ooh. You have sexual differences in sexual drives and desires. Recognizing and acknowledging and accepting we have falling out of love. I told you, somebody that just... So some of y'all here or someone here just like you're with your person just to be with your person. And someone could be out with some type of night worker. You know, they may be going elsewhere for their sexual needs. Discussing, resolving problems. A conclusion or resolution reached after some consideration. And then you have arguments or problems that don't get resolved. And therein lies a problem. One, I feel like you guys have decided to move in different directions. Maybe y'all promise to be together forever with this song on, but there's a lot of issues going on here. It's kind of hard to resolve the problems. Maybe you guys made a promise to each other, or you may have children, whatever the reason here. There is something that you guys see that there's difference in sexual drives and desires. You're recognizing that y'all have fallen out of love. You're not discussing it. You're arguing about it. You're criticizing each other about it. Somebody's heart is broken over it, and someone just acts like they don't get it and understand. Maybe they want to dig up old wounds. Maybe they're on social media, because it says Instagram groupie, but it could be any, I mean, so much social media out there now. But this is someone who likes attention. History. I know you two have history. Yeah, look. Karmic soulmates. So for this, I feel like some of you could be out there in a karmic relationship, but you felt there was a connection there at one point because of the fact is you guys been together. You know what I mean? And to that point, you guys felt like you were supposed to be together, so you stayed together, and it's not working out. All right, let's see what the overall energy for you guys is. Y'all remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. First card out is number 24. Use your time well. Make every moment count. I like that one. What else for Gemini? You have number 29, find the lessons. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Let's get you one more card. 7, investigate. Look closely, ask questions, and think before acting. So, follow your own good advice, number 10 on the bottom. Before I Let You Go by Blackstreet is on. Number 24, I get the feeling someone here thought they were going to be together with somebody forever, like your end all be all. And you're coming to find out that that's just not what's happening. Hey, Curvy Venus. Oh, 77. How you doing? I like the Curvy Venus. I love the name. Gemini is my Venus placement. I'm a Taurus, so Venus is my ruling planet. Hello. All right, let's see. Use your time well. Make every moment count for Gemini here. The Empress could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, somebody with Venus in their chart. What is use your time wisely? Make every moment count for my Geminis. All right. So you got the Four of Cups here, the Empress, the Four of Cups, then the Three of Swords in reverse, as well as the Five of Cups. Kind of came out sideways, but more. So I feel like someone is stepping into their Empress energy. Like you're making every moment count. Like you're not wallowing in sadness, depression. You're heartbroken, but you're not gonna let it bring you down. And maybe you're at a stagnation point here. Maybe you're not taking offers, you're working on yourself here. You're in a healing process with this Five of Cups in reverse. You could be coming out of something that broke your heart. You did some healing and now you want to move forward here. You're in recovery. Maybe you took some time off. Maybe you took some time traveling. But this is leaving somebody who is very authoritative, have to take control. Somebody wants a new beginning here. And I feel like, because your second card is find the lesson. I feel like y'all definitely figuring this out. What is find the lessons for Gemini? You got the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands. I keep hearing Before I Let You Go by Blackstreet. Maybe you've done some learning and healing. Maybe you took a separation from someone or something, person, place, or thing. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. And I feel like maybe you wanted some closure here. Justice on the bottom. But I feel like before you release this energy completely, my heart is broken. But your heart is broken, but I feel like you're in the need of actually having to let this go because you see the lesson that this wasn't an end all be all. This was actually someone to teach you a lesson. Because you got the Ten of Swords here. That's an ending, new beginning. Someone felt stuck or someone could have exposed something here. Maybe embarrassed. But you got the Nine of Wands. It happened quickly. There was something that happened very fast, very energetically. And then someone went into their hermit mode, their protection mode. They did some soul searching. They looked at exactly what the hell went on here and took the lesson, saw the lesson, healed from the wounds, and now has the lessons to move forward to catch it if it happens to come up again. And I feel like that's exactly what you did here. But I feel like with this song on, I feel like you do, because maybe you were with this person for a while with the Seven of Pentacles here. Maybe you finally need to have that that one last conversation. You know what I mean? Maybe to understand their side of it with this justice here. Maybe to get the whole entire truth. Could be dealing, like I said, with a Libra with this Empress, but with this Justice card as well. Maybe even a Virgo with the Hermit card. So I feel like you found out some stuff. Maybe you had that last minute conversation. You know, before I let you go, I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'd like to know your side of it so that you could get a different perspective, because you got investigate down here. So someone definitely did some investigation and found out some shit here. And I feel like most definitely you had to sit and have a conversation. I feel like you were hurt by it, but you're not going to allow it to overcome you. You know how some people get heartbroken, and it's not a bad thing that everybody heals differently. Everybody reacts differently. And you know how you go into depression, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to eat, you don't want to sleep, you don't want to do nothing. You just want to wallow in your sorrows. You're not allowing this to happen. I feel like you did the investigation, you found the lesson, and now you're living your day by day. You're using your time well. You're making everything count. Clarify, investigate. The Fool card. That's a new beginning. You did some investigating. Maybe you took the time. Oh, new beginnings. Ace of Wands. This is all about a new beginning. So maybe you investigated some type of new beginning, where you wanted to go, how you wanted to do things. Some of y'all could have been, yeah, some of y'all could have been in this energy of, I see what's going on here. I see the lesson. I see that this isn't for me. But before I just pack up my shit and leave, let me cross some T's and dot some I's. Because when I start my new beginning, I don't want to be wondering what my next move is. Especially if you're in some type of Virgo energy here. Because you know Virgos, they be like, check, check. They got a whole list and they checking it off. They crossing their T's, they dotting their I's, they not playing. So you got the Fool card, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. So I feel like whatever you found out, you definitely moved forward. And when you did, it was a complete change. Whatever this new beginning is like a 360. It's not like how it was over here, how you've been living your life. I feel like you went within and know exactly who you are. Listen, Coco Jones is on with I See You. I feel like I See You is you see yourself, who you truly are. And I feel like this over here, you was like, this is not who I am. This is not who I want to be. And I got to figure out how I'm going to make this new beginning. Whether it's in love, life itself, family, friends, a job. We see in your career, you was on your way out the door and all of a sudden, poof, something came in. You was bored with what you were at. I have Aries, Scorpio, and you're doing it honestly and truthfully. Like you're not, being very decisive with this Queen of Swords. On the bottom, you have the Magician here. This is transformation. This is having all the tools you need to move forward and manifest, getting the wisdom, the Three of Cups and the Emperor and the Two of Cups. Look, the second you start going and moving forward, and I feel like you're living every day, and happiness. You're not even worried about love right now. And I feel like exactly like I said with the love cards, you're out there doing your thing. And guess what? You're manifesting, you're celebrating, you're having a good time, and poof, there goes your person. First card out is Empress. There's your Emperor, and there's the Two of Cups with the Union. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, Virgo here. So definitely feel like you found your person, or your person's going to come to you, but go with the flow. Don't rush it. Don't try to go out there looking for it. I say do your thing, get your money right, get whatever you got going on. Do it for you. Whatever you're doing, do it for you. Don't be out there trying to look for that Emperor, because an Empress don't chase. An Empress does not chase. So therefore, Empress, you out there making your money, living your life, just enjoying life itself. And guess what? You're going to attract your counterpart. You're going to attract people on your same level. And here will come your Emperor. On the bottom, you got number 10. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. Know what is best for you. Number 2, I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, peace pipe of change, pause before action. Like I said, you took your time, you crossed your T's and dotted your I's. And number 33, I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, and passing the test. Yeah. And some of you may have to correct some type of errors with painting the roses red, number 27. So, maybe that's what you're doing. Like I said, that's all about crossing your T's and dotting your I's, getting your ducks in the row, how, whatever analogy you want to use. But I definitely feel like that is where you're at. That is what you're doing. And you're no longer playing games with people, places, and things. 22:53 on my timer. So, next is your advice. But before I do that, I got this new deck here. It's called the Who deck. So we're going to pull some cards from there to see who possibly you could be involved in this situation. And then we're going to pull some names and initials to maybe clarify that a little more. And then we'll get your advice. You got Whiz Kid on with Essence by Justin Bieber, featuring Justin Bieber and Tim's. All right. Wow. Let's try this again. Gemini. Who could possibly be involved in this situation with my Gemini? Some of y'all could definitely be dealing with another Gemini, or someone has it highly aspected in their chart, because you got Gemini here. You also have Libra, Scorpio. They could live nearby or be nearby. Coming with an advice and guidance. And then you have the Chinese zodiac, the rabbit. And this goes by years. So you got 1939, 51, 63, 75, 87, and 99, 2011, and 2023. So this could be you. This could be this person. Could be born one of them years. So somebody nearby could be coming in with some advice and guidance. This could just be somebody coming in, and maybe you're talking to them about your situation, and maybe they give you some advice and guidance. You could also be dealing with a Leo or have it in your chart. Let's get on to the names and initials, and then we'll move on to your advice. I feel like whatever you're doing, whatever changes you are making, oh yeah, it's coming in, and it's coming in good for you. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all may feel like right now ain't nothing moving, ain't nothing changed, but in reality, I feel like it has, or it's going to. You're making moves to, in the end, to come out on top. All right, what names and initials does my Geminis need to see? Please and thank you. And cross watchers, this could be you as well, maybe dealing with the Gemini. So I feel like maybe there's a cross watcher there. You got the letter T, James, Elijah, and Emma. I know a Gemini that's an Elijah. So definitely. What else for my Geminis? What other names and letters, initials for my Geminis? So Gemini, you did come out in the Sagittarius reading, and Scorpio has come out after you. You could be dealing with those energies. On the bottom, you have Y, Joshua, Rhodacia. Oh, Lord. I ain't even going to try to say that name. All right, let's take a look here. So names and initials could be from their first, middle, last, and nickname. Take it how it resonates. You got Ronnie, Sia, Oanya, Liz, Ophelia, and E. Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah is on. You got Bella, Kay, Katak. You have Tommy, the letter D, Jocelyn, Z, O, F, V, U, Romeo, A, Zaire, Imani with an I. You have Nikki, S, and Danica. If you guys want to add some names to my deck, just leave them in the comment for me. All right, let's take a look at your advice. The cards I use for advice is this Karma deck. It has planets, houses, and signs in it, and you read it from a spiritually, mentally, and physically aspect. I like this deck because it kind of makes you think. All right, Gemini, let's take a look. What is the advice for my Geminis? All right, 3 more cards for Gemini's advice. All right. So you have Venus. Hey. Definitely because someone here could be like me with a Gemini and their Venus. Taurus. That's crazy that I said that. I am literally a Taurus sun. You could also be a Taurus Gemini cusp. You have South Node. You have third house. You have Uranus. And you have North Node. That's crazy. South Node to North Node. Some of y'all could definitely be moving from a South Node into your North Node. You could have Gemini in either one of those. So some of y'all could definitely be dealing with a Taurus, or like I said, you're a cusp energy. And you have Mercury on the bottom. So Venus, let's go with Venus here. Venus is all about love and pleasure. That is rules Taurus and Libra. You have Taurus here. You have your South Node. If you guys don't know your North and South Node, excuse me, definitely go look that up. And your third house, check out what sign is in your third house, okay? You also have Uranus here. Uranus is all about rebelliousness and discipline. And then you have, and Uranus is ruled by Aquarius, or rules Aquarius. You have Mercury here. We all know Mercury is about your mental and communication. And who rules Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. It's the magician energy. So let's take a look at your spiritual advice right now. And it says, the attraction of your beliefs, there will not be by making the right connections. An unusual example of there will be communicate. Goody, goody, naughty, naughty. Right now I'm goody, goody. Right now I'm naughty, naughty. Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah's on. So maybe someone here is kind of going back and forth. Maybe they're trying to balance out their South and North node, their good and bad, their light and dark. Take it how it resonates. Because Venus, if you ever read up on Venus, like, yeah, she's about love and pleasure, but she got a dark side to her. You don't want to mess with Venus when you upset her. Like, y'all go look up Venus, for real, for real. So I feel like you're attracting you're trying to attract with your beliefs, or with your beliefs, you're trying to attract the right connections right now. But I feel like you're having, like I said about this whole reading, there is definitely some communication issues that needs to be worked on here. But I also feel like maybe you're sticking to yourself. Like I said, you're doing your own thing. So you're not even trying to communicate right now when it comes to your romance, your love right now. So I feel like right now you're just taking time for yourself. Let's look at the mental part of it. You got Pleasure from the cost of anxiety about the ideal in question, a different way of looking at success from analyze. So I definitely feel career rise. You're mentally in your career right now. So maybe that's why love and romance is kind of off on the background. But I feel like you're looking at your career, your finances, whatever it is, your creativity, whatever it is right now, you're looking at it and like, is this really where I want to be? I feel like I'm stagnating. I'm going through the motions, but I'm not actually moving. Do I need to stop and see what else is out there and where I want to go? And I feel like you're definitely analyzing at that. You're looking at something a different way and seeing how your success is going to come in. I'll read that again. Pleasure from the cost of anxiety about the ideal in question, a different way of looking at success from analyzing. So you could be kind of like in your head, maybe anxious about maybe leaving a position or whatever it is you do to maybe pursue something else. So, say, like, maybe you're a singer and maybe what you really wanted to do was acting, but somehow you got into singing first. You took that step to maybe like get your foot in the door, and now you feel like it's time to transition to acting and getting out of the music. So I take it how it resonates. That could have been for somebody, but that's just an example. So you're looking at where you're at now, and like this was supposed to be a stepping stone, and instead of moving, I stay my ass right here on this step. I need to go ahead and leap onto that next stone. Take a Bow by Rihanna is on. All right, let's look at the physical portion of it, and it says good times, use the most direct way, and trouble, get your ideas going, an unexpected change, benefit, let your mind tell you how. So there is a little bit of a rocky road right now. There's a little bit of trouble, but I feel like you're staying, like this goes with the whole thing I said, like you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and getting ready to move forward, but you're having a good time with it and you're using the most direct way of it. I feel like somebody may try to come in and start trouble, or there was a little bit of like a bump in the road. I don't feel like this is a major issue. There is a big change coming to you. Career, life, itself, love. I feel like you're going to have a big change, but trouble wise in it, I don't feel like it's trouble wise, if you get my idea. But you're going to get some ideas going. And like I said, there is an unexpected change, but I don't feel like it comes off from like negative trouble. I feel like there's a bump in the road that maybe had your light bulb come on, bing, and like, oh, okay. And then that gets you moving. That gets an idea in your head and have you looking at something differently, how you're going to go about your success. And you're going to let your mind, your intuition tell you exactly how to do that. So, Gemini, I feel like this is a wonderful reading for you. I feel like I said there's going to be a little issue when it comes to like your career, maybe a life move. I feel like you're moving, whether it's from family, friends, a lover, a job. There is some movement, and I feel like it's going to work out in the best way possible. It's going to take its time. It's not going to happen fast, but it's going to happen and you're going to move forward. And I feel like it's going to be for the better. So, Geminis, I love y'all. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Jeremiah is on with changes. So changes are definitely coming for you, Gemini. I can't I can't express that enough. I feel like you might run into a little bit of maybe negative trouble type energy, but I feel like it's just a little bump in the road. It's not something that's gonna, you know, knock you down to where you don't feel like you can't get up. I feel like whatever that little bit of trouble is, you're just going to stand up and wipe your hands off and be like, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm okay. And you're going to keep moving forward. And whatever part of your life it's in. And some of you, you could be doing a whole 380, 360, like a whole switch around. And when you come back into meeting up with people that knew you in this energy, they're going to be like, well, damn, this bitch ain't even the same person. They look like the person, they answer to the name, but they don't act like the person used to, because you're making a change for the better for yourself. All right. Like I said, Jeremiah with changes as we leave. Y'all, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Mwah. I love y'all. Peace.